By the strength of eternal heaven, an edict of the Emperor Khan, he who has not respect shall be guilty. This is the inscription found on a Mongolian safe conduct pass from the late 13th century. The object itself is a circular disc made from iron with silver inscription from the Yuan dynasty dated 1271 to 1368 and found in present-day China. The iron disc is around 7 inches in height and 4.5 inches in width, with silver characters projecting out on one side of the disc. The language used on the pass is an early written form of the Mongolian language created by a Tibetan scholar who worked at the imperial court of Kublai Khan. Throughout history, travel and trade presented numerous dangers to any traveler or merchant, such as bandits, sickness, natural disasters, native hostility, and death. However, there were various times when travel and trade were promoted in order to strengthen both the economies and overall strength of growing kingdoms or empires, and one such case was presented in the vast Mongolian Empire. The Mongolian Khans ushered in an era of flourishing commerce with improvement and construction of infrastructure throughout their empire. The Mongolian leader Kublai Khan conquered nearly the entirety of Asia, a geographic region ranging from China to the Rus and Eastern Europe, and founded the Yuan dynasty of emperors in China by conquering the Song dynasty. During the rule of Kublai Khan, he provided the regions under his rule the right of safe travel within his empire and encouraged foreign visitors, especially merchants, in order to promote the growth of the economy within his empire as well as the expansion and transmission of cultural, religious, and intellectual ideas between continents. Kublai Khan in particular was interested in various religions within his empire, and he even sent 2 envoys to discuss philosophy and religious matters with the Catholic Pope in Rome. The messenger's passage was even marked as sanctioned by the Khan himself, and therefore was given the official seal of the Khan in the form of a safe conduct pass similar to the one seen in the image. The trade of private merchants, such as Marco Polo from Venice, reached as far as Asia, particularly China, and was heavily reliant upon the safe passage guaranteed by the Mongol Khan during the so-called Pax Mongolica. Particularly, the merchant Marco Polo provides one of the best examples of this economic prosperity in his book, The Travels, which details his life at the Mongol court and later travels throughout the Mongolian Empire in Asia, which were made possible by the unification of lands under the Khans. In his book, Polo comments how the prince had charged them all with his commission. He caused to be given them a tablet of gold, on which was inscribed that 3 ambassadors should be supplied with everything needful in all the countries through which they should pass, with horses, with escorts, and, in short, with whatever they should require, according to Marco Polo's Travels, Chapter 8. Western merchants like Marco Polo provided Europeans a chance to interact with Asian cultures, particularly China, in the form of trade goods like porcelain and silk. Additionally, Mongol attitudes towards the Western world were consistently changing under Mongol rulers like Kublai Khan, who did not intend to invade Western Europe and were more interested in maintaining their empire once they had conquered China. This effectively decreased the threat of invasion and made relations less strained and more open for people like Marco Polo to travel and trade. Yuan China under Kublai Khan was thought by Polo to be most impressive, with commerce and urban production supporting and promoting culture and economics between places as varied as India to Sicily. Polo also remarks how there was a kind of paper money issued by the Grand Khan and made to pass current through his dominions, according to Marco Polo, Book 2, Chapter 8. This saw the promotion of a consistent currency throughout a vast and diverse empire and allowed for easier trade among incredibly diverse groups of people, as the coinage of paper money is authenticated with as much form and ceremony as if it were actually gold and silver. Objects like the Safe Conduct Pass in Marco Polo's description of his travels through Asia show the lengths to which the Mongolian Khans went in order to promote commerce within their lands, in order to create a cohesive empire from numerous ethnic groups. This focus on maintaining strong connections within a vast empire promoted not only the transfer of cultures, information, and trade goods between regions as far as China to Venice, but would also allow for the creation of an ethnically and culturally diverse system which supported the transfer of innovative ideas and people under Mongolian rule.